Hello, folks. It is the True Vape. Well, it is the True Vapor Show, but it's kind of like the Vape Team also because you're seeing who you're seeing. We have a newcomer today that is not so new to this at all, so we're going to let him take it away. Take it away, Brian.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Late Breakfast with ST Vapes. My name is Brian from the Vapor Chronicles, also the Vape Team, and I'm really, really happy to be here, ST. Yeah, I still have CPAP marks on the face, fresh cup of coffee. I had off today, so this is the first time that I'm popping my cherry on your show, and I'll tell you what, you were just as good looking in the morning as you are in the evening.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. I'm really honored to be here. It's awesome to be on the show. I support you, and I don't really support Mark very much, but I think he's fair at best. Nice to see you, Mark Fagan.
Hi.
With your fucking Dixie cup for breakfast. What is in that?
Yeah, iced coffee.
What?
Yes, and out of a Dixie cup. Don't ask. I'm just too lazy to use a cup.
It's a little small for you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do we do this, ST? Am I talking about what I'm vaping?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Why not? Well, first of all, I have a fresh cup of Sumatra Starbucks that I have right here,
Nice.
and I might have to run upstairs and get a fresh cup maybe halfway through the show, and
Check the doorbell.
it might be ringing. I'm expecting a visitor. If I do, I'll have to run. What am I vaping on? I still have my stuff from last night, so I'll just go into it. I'm vaping on the Hexome version 3 with the Goon RDA. And in that, and I forgot how much I like this juice. I've been vaping this. I vaped it in bed last night, and I vaped it this morning. My Man from One Hit Wonder. I like this shit, man. I'm a big fan of My Man. So I'm vaping on that. I know everyone's getting tired of my, one hit and whatever. I know Mark has to make a noise. I'm vaping on Drip and Whip also. I got a shipment of one-hit stuff yesterday, so Drip and Whip, which I think is very tasty. And I am vaping on my Made Man mod with my Sense RDA, the Heracles RDA. So I got that I'm rocking. Let's see. What else am I vaping? I got my custom Bat mod from Signature Tips and Signature Vapes, the Dark SX, with my Azeroth RDTA on there. That's another. And what else?
How the hell are you vaping all this early in the morning?
Because it's all filled from last night, Mark. Why do you have to question what I'm vaping and how I vape? Is this the judgment zone with Mark and ST in the morning, or what?
Yes, it is.
Leave ST out of it. It's just Mark.
Yeah. That's pretty much it now that I'm uncomfortable, Mark, so take it away. Give us 2 minutes of your fucking buffet, or 2 seconds of your buffet, and then we'll have nothing to talk about. Way to interrupt.
Take it away, Mark.
Take it away, Mark.
The tree box with the OBS Cheetah, and then the Boss Vaporized Nomads with the don't say it, Billow 2.5 juice, some Animal Looper, and some Banana Bondage. Same shit from last night. Same setups.
Nice.
That was a lot better than mine.
Oh, Lord.
Lord,
It's a rough show.
I think it's a bad decision to have him on here. Heavy Metal Vapor, get in here, Sid. I would like to talk about vacuums today.
All right, folks. Well, I'm vaping on my new Boss 3000 XL. That little pretty thing. Had one little glitch last night, but it appears everything has worked out. So we are rocking that joker. I've got the Goon on there, and of course I'm down to my little bit left of the rasshole from Mr. Mike Vapes and hit that donut. And I'm keeping mine simple. I broke out the Crown 2 again. She still seems to be running all right on the Triad. And in that one, I am running... What am I running in that one? Hold on. Oh, where's my bottle? There it is. Little Joe Turner strawberry donut. Good stuff right there. So,
Joe.
yes, look who we have on here. We have the world famous TVC, Mr. Brian. What's happening with you, baby?
Well, I'm watching the chat, and I'm you know what? Unless I have like a couple cups of coffee, I'm like a 3 p.m. kind of guy.
Yep.
So like once 3 p.m. and I get home from my real job, I start feeling awake and aware. So I might say things this morning. I have a little less self-control. My medication hasn't kicked in yet. But I'm watching chat, and I gotta say, Monkey Business Vapes J-Bar, why do you gotta always comment negative stuff about me, man? Telling me to grow up. What is your definition of being a child? Because I'll be honest with you, I kind of think to myself, like, I'm married, pay my taxes, got a full-time job, make a great living. I'm a homeowner. I take care of my neighborhood, don't have any criminal charges or arrest records. I have perfect credit. So I would like to just say to you, why don't you come on the show and join us this morning and speak your mind? I'd love to go head-to-head with you. I'm annoyed.
Holy shit.
I don't ever talk shit about you. I'm sure I could if I fucking knew and saw you. Sorry. Hi, Kimmy.
Let the games begin.
Such a beautiful evening, beautiful morning.
Oh, that was...
Evening, morning, it all runs together, Mark, doesn't it?
Mike, if you're watching, I did send you a link. Shit.
Brian, you gotta grow up, Brian. You gotta stop acting like a little bitch, Brian. Grow up, Brian.
Damn.
Surprise, surprise, motherfucker. The king is back, bitch.
I don't know what the hell's going on, but okay.
Someone in chat told me to say that.
The show is definitely going to be on a different track today, so take it away. By the way,
everyone's going to hate me because I changed the feel of the show.
No, you didn't. Look at that. ST Vape shirts are in. Go get you one. Sexy. Sexy, baby.
It should just say win on the front. That's it.
Well, Mike said the only way he'll buy one if it says ST wins on the front. So I think Mr. Shane's getting those together. So.
Okay.
Well, I apologize for yesterday. Had shit going on, so was not able to do the show yesterday. That's why we're doing it today. Daryl is tied up with some family business. DJ, I don't know where the hell he's at. He's out there somewhere in Portugal running the streets. And we all know Zach's taking care of matters, so it's probably going to be a little bit before we see Zach again. And
why don't we have Mark put a link to the fundraiser for Zach?
It's already reached its goal.
If it reaches its goal, then you can't give any more?
No.
No, actually, you can.
Okay, yeah.
It exceeded it, and to my understanding, this is what hearsay. What he exceeded on his goal, he has turned around and donated to some other charity. From my understanding, don't hold me 100% to it. I also know that they got about as much donations as they could take in, like clothes and all that, where they've actually started giving back to the community because, like I said, it wasn't just him. It was a lot of folks.
Yep.
I see the wrench is here. Mr. Greg, how's it going, sir?
Hi, Greg.
Good morning, Greg.
Greg was probably like, damn, I thought the vape team was over last night. Is it still going?
Yeah, it's got to be so hard on him. I mean, have you ever had like a broken pipe during the winter at your house, or a leak or a flood from rain? Imagine like everything you own just getting completely destroyed. Like, I don't even know if I'd be able to deal with it.
I don't think I could. I'll put it to you like this, and I've said it before. How this man's keeping his composure, I don't know.
He donated to the Right to Be Smoke Free and Greg Connolly AVA.
Oh, nice.
He did.
Nice.
He said that since we were so gracious in donating to him, he was going to give a little piece of that back to fight for the vaping cause.
Quick little thing, because I keep seeing this question pop up. The device I just got, I did make mention we had a little glitch last night. There is a glitch in the board itself. I spoke to Adam, the owner, this morning for a good while. We're getting it worked out. Just it's one of those things that happen with it. The mod itself is awesome. It's just got a little bit of an issue, but it's going to get taken care of. By the way, I want to say thank you to Adam this morning. I understand it. Me and him, we do talk pretty regularly, but if you were to have issues with something that you purchased from this man, I would have to give 100% on customer service to him, because he will sit there and listen to you. He'll take care of whatever needs to be taken care of. As long as you're not the one at fault with a machine gun just ripping and tearing up something, you know.
Ripping it, tearing it up.
Oh, take it away. So, Mark, what kind of good shit you got in? I see you playing around with your little tree box over there.
I got my little tree box here. Take it easy. Let me get you guys excited for a second.
Oh, here we go with the cameras.
So yeah, I got my
my doorbell just rang.
the beautiful looking tree box. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Nice.
Do you honestly feel that way about it? Is it?
Yeah, I do like it.
Okay.
I like anything that has wood on it.
Why don't you tap on it for us and let us hear how solid that thing feels?
Yeah, it obviously is a piece of a thin wood panel up against some metal battery tubes on the inside. You take this off, you look inside, you can see there's metal battery tubes inside there, so yeah. It's not like rock solid wood.
I was just saying that in comparison with the original tree box, that the actual shell was wood.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was
Don't be jealous,
cool.
Don't be jealous.
I'm jealous because I just want to point out right now that number one, I don't have an up close camera. If anyone watched the vape team last night, you would know that. And number two, I don't have a tree box, so I'm pretty much full of hate right now and judgment.
As long as you don't knock on it and tap it, you'll be fine. You'll like it, but it does sound a little bit cheap and hollow when you knock on it.
Just a little bit.
But then again, it's only what, $40 or something like that.
Well, that's true. That is
My
true.
heart is cheap and hollow. So.
Well, I did see there was a fund started on Facebook to get you some extra cameras there, Brian. So
Yeah, I made 25 cents from Phenom and $5 from somebody else. So I'm on I actually truly am after the show this morning. I'm hopping in the car, and I'm going to go with my Best Buy credit card that has like a $10,000 limit, and I'm heading over to Best Buy, and I'm going to basically say I want something that will defeat anyone with technology.
So I'm feeling it already. So next Thursday, it's going to be nothing but just cameras popping all over the place between the three of y'all.
Pretty much.
Yep. Wow.
Okay. Yeah, camera time.
Well,
Wow, One Hit Wonder donated $25,000 to the Road Trippers fundraiser.
Did they?
Yep.
Is that true that they won the lottery that one time or no?
I don't
owner?
think so.
I always
that
wonder
was
if that
bullshit.
rumor was true or not.
So what is the total up to on that now? I know it was like 64,000 the other day. Is that a part of that, or is that on top of the 64 that they've raised?
Brian can't read and listen at the same time, in case you haven't noticed. You could have a full conversation with him, but if he's reading something, he won't hear a fucking thing you're
Mark,
saying.
I've had a full conversation with you sitting next to you in person, and you didn't even know I was talking to you. What are you talking about?
Oh, man.
Take it away,
Like-
Mark.
See, he had not a clue what you said, ST.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn it, what the hell?
It's on at 107,000.
So what did you say, ST? What were you talking about?
Hold on one second.
Take it away, ST.
Ben said it's at 107.
It's at 107,000?
That's what Ben said, yeah. I don't know. Maybe he's reading it wrong, but that seems... Last time I looked at it, was like 60,000, so it must have fucking almost doubled.
People are stepping their game. It must be my video that I did.
How do you like the raspberry royal custard? You know, the raspberry one, I don't know. In the beginning, I liked it a lot, but I don't know. I don't like it as much as the strawberry and the donut and the custards. I don't know. I'm not a raspberry guy. But everybody else likes it. I think Mike loves it. Brian loves it.
I thought when you got that first run, you was like all in.
I did. I loved it when I first got it, but then something happened. I'm like, I didn't like it as much anymore.
Don't you feel like that about marriage sometimes?
Yeah, exactly. Same thing.
Yeah.
You got burned out too damn quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about having Mark on the vape team.
Sons of bitches.
Oh, Lord.
Lordy. What do I want to talk about with vaping?
What have you gotten new lately, Brian?
What have I gotten new lately? Well, on Monday I'll be getting that new Lost Vape Squonker, the DNA 75's
Theron?
what's that? The Therion Squonker.
Nice.
Which with the DNA 75 is a little tricky of a board. I like it for some vaping situations, but my main way to vape is higher wattage, and I just feel like it's limited with its 6 volts, and it gets hot when you chain vape with that thing. No matter what one I have, it still gets kind of warm, and the battery life's not the greatest. So it'll be nice as long as you carry something like this with you, which I usually do when I go to work. So I'll put 1 in the chute and then have 3 on standby when I go to work. Having like a DNA 75 with a single 18650 battery, this should get me through the day. And I don't think it comes with an RDA, does it?
I don't know. I know the first one did. I don't know if that one will. I don't think so, but I guess we'll find out.
Wouldn't it be cool to have like a 10 milliliter squonker underneath your RTA and have an RTA on top, and then just be able to refill your RTA by squeezing the 10 milliliter squonk?
I would get tired of squeezing it.
No, I would just refill it. Like you'd fill it twice. It would be a 5 milliliter tank, so you'd fill it 2 times during the day, so you wouldn't have to carry any bottles with you or anything. That might be kind of neat.
That would be kind of cool.
Hi, Singer. Sorry about that fight you got into on my channel with that douchebag.
What's up, Mr. J.C. West?
Yeah, I think he wants to come on a minute, so I'm going to bring him in here.
Yeah.
All right. Give me just a sec.
I need you to pause the video for 5 minutes for Progressive Suck. He's going to grab some coffee. It's 1:20 a.m. there. So let's pause. Do you have any elevator music, ST?
Hey, you've got sound effects on this one.
Okay, hold on. Let's go old school. Boom.
All right, JC. You've been.
By the way, I just want to put this out there. I'd like to say happy birthday
to Mark Fagan.
ST, actually. Today's ST's birthday, everyone.
Okay.
So a big happy birthday to ST.
I'll take it today. I will take it today. Happy birthday to me. Thank you. If everybody can sing it out there in chat, go ahead and start singing it away.
So happy birthday to ST. Give him a round of applause. And let's take the 5-minute break.
Take it away. Thank you. All gifts can be sent to my PayPal account. Just start wearing it out, folks. ST's wanting to go large today.
I don't think a bottom feeding pin would work on a goon. It would be nice, but I don't think it would.
Why don't you go up close and break it down to why it won't work, Mark?
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay. Don't then.
I could be wrong though. Let me look at mine.
I want to see where I have a build in here that's super over dripped, so I can't even look.
Yeah, I think mine's the same. There is a little space underneath one of the blocks, but I can't tell if that's where the positive's at or not. Yeah, mine's too filled up with shit.
What the hell's going on?
Somebody just sent me $107,000 to PayPal.
Shit.
If that's the case, I'll be on the show every Friday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, trying to Yeah, this is. I'm gonna shoot it to you again, JC. This is all I. It's the only way I know how to send it to you.
Mark can actually jump in and send you a link, direct link with his email. Mark, help
Oh,
your friend
yeah.
out.
I can't. Hold on. I'll send it right now.
I like to delegate things I could do to Mark.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
But that was sent to his email, so that's why I don't understand what's going on.
Oh, was it? Okay.
I gotta tell you, ST, there's something very extremely comforting about your voice.
Oh, there he is. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hi, JC.
How you guys doing?
Good. How's it going, brother?
Oh man, just got way too much to do, not enough time to do it. Not near enough sleep, not enough hours in the day.
So what's
But,
up with you?
Doing well, doing really, really well, and having a lot of fun. Gonna buy a new laser. Life's good, man. Life's good.
Nice.
What about you guys?
Shit, man, just rolling along and enjoying the morning so far before the real fun starts. But
How'd you like that Glock name I did you?
I am absolutely loving it.
You know, I don't want to pimp the boss the whole time I'm here. I really want to hang out with you guys, but the guy who actually did that Glock is also the guy who does the milling for the box. He's a gunsmith, and so that's one of the Glocks that he did. All the cutout stuff, the Cerakoting stuff on that.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool. Well, yeah.
Dude, I love it. It's
Yeah.
freaking awesome, man. It's
Them big giant hands you got. I mean, it's XL appropriate.
It looks like a single 18650 mod in his hand.
Right.
But that's what I love about the XL. To me,
I can't even hold the damn thing.
it's kind of like you do have to have a little bit larger hands to have it, but I mean, dude, it's freaking awesome. It is.
Speaking of hands, is that a horse receiving therapy behind you?
Is that Mr. Hands?
You know, that's one of Adam's craziness photos. You know, we've all got a little of ourselves back here. This is definitely a therapist for the horse. And a tattoo artist that worked for me years ago did this one, and a tattoo artist that worked for me years ago did this one. And so, you know, a little of everybody's flair. That's a license plate from a VN member in California, Virginia. So, you know, just some of our history, some of us, a little bit of everybody.
Sweet.
We've had some horse issues going on here lately on some of the shows. I think that's why that interests him.
I'm pretty sure a therapist had to talk to Mr. Hands after that incident.
Well, when horses get put through that, they need to talk.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So y'all staying busy down there? I know you are.
I'm too busy, man. Adam, I know he's been covered up. You know, and we was trying to keep, 4 or 5 day lead time, but since Mark's video shit kind of hit the real lead time, that were advertised. So we appreciate that, Mark.
Yeah.
Not enough hours in the day. So that's why I said I'm buying a second laser engraver this weekend, and so I can double output and things can keep on moving.
Sweet.
I was at the Vape Expo, Vape Northeast or Northeast Vape, whatever, and they had a laser engraver there, and I've never really seen one up close. That thing's fucking awesome.
I tell
It's
you, man,
amazing.
it's amazing what you can do on anodized aluminum if you spend enough time figuring out how to do it.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, 'cause you got your what mod was it that you got laser? Your elite one?
Oh yeah, I had this one custom done, this limited edition TVL when I was at the Vape Expo, and it custom did. What's upside down?
Yeah.
On there, and I asked him. I said, "Well, could you do a branding on somebody's arm with that machine? You know?"
You know, I'm actually kind of curious about that too. I mean, because I'm covered in tattoos from head to toe. I've actually considered sticking my arm under there on the lowest power setting to see what happens.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Like, it would be a clean burn as long as you treated it right after.
It would be cool. It'd be super clean if you treated it like a tattoo. I'm really going to try it one day on the lowest power setting and see what happens.
Well, as soon as you try that, make sure you got the camera rolling.
I will video it. I absolutely will video it. Hey, maybe we could do it here on the live show.
Let's do Vaping Saves Lives on your knuckles or something.
I do still have one hand with nothing on the knuckles, so yeah, we could do that.
Nice.
I don't think we can Vaping Save Lives on 4 knuckles.
Yeah, it would kind of look weird, like doing a V and an A on one finger, and then, you know.
I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of knuckles on a whole finger, though, so we might could do top, middle, bottom. We might could get it all in there.
Do it long way, so when you slap people.
Right.
Brian, are you really coming out with your own juice line, Brian?
Yes.
Or is that just a bullshit story?
Mark, okay, well, what was the last bullshit story you thought that I was telling?
Somebody asked in the chat.
Yes, I really am.
Well, listen, if you can make something that tastes like Castle Long, I'll buy 10 gallons of it.
Castle Long? Yeah, I'm not that sophisticated in my process. I'm thinking having something taste more like, food coloring and strawberries.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, man. I think it's kind of funny. 4 years ago, I boycotted Castle Long because of pricing, and I never really even tried the juice because of the pricing, and I've tried them all now since. But I'll tell you what, I fell so deep, head over heels in love for this fucking juice. I mean, Castle Long. I know how expensive it is. And I'd love to try to replicate it, but it's just unfucking believable. And I hate I went 4 years without trying it.
Is that what you vape every day, all day?
All I vape. No, not just Castle Long. I only vape Reserve.
Wow.
And at $37 a bottle, that gets pretty pricey.
How many milliliters do you vape a day?
Well, what I've done is I increased my nic level, dropped my wattage, so I'm vaping a lot less. And so I'm not pushing through a cloud machine anymore. So, like a Cubis tank, 25 watts. I might get this, I might go through 8 mils a day. So 8 mils a day. But if I'm going 3 milligrams a milliliter, vaping on a Crown or a Hercules RTA or something like that, with 15, 20 easy, right down to 30.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, that also kind of brings me to kind of a revelation that I've had in the last couple of weeks is that I've discovered, at least in my vaping kind of experience, that heat is not a supplement for nicotine for me. I found out that I was vaping so much, so frequently, so often, just all the time with a mod in my hand, because I was needing the nicotine. The heat, definitely to some people, may be a substitute or something. For me, it wasn't. And when I went back up to 6, I found it's been so much more satisfying.
Yeah, it's more like you vape and break break instead of just continuously pulling all day.
And I've been enjoying it a lot more. And so, $37 a bottle of juice, it definitely fits the style a lot better.
Yeah, if I was doing like a premium, more complex vape like that and paying a premium price, I would definitely get something that sips the juice and just goes for flavor. And
yeah, the 1.5 ohm Claptons in the Cubis is a wonderful, really low power mouth to lung vape.
Yep, I've been rocking at work lately this week. The just the E-Leaf Pico.
Yep.
With this little Sense Heracles Pro Mini or Nano with the 1.6 ohm coil head. That just sips really nice.
I don't know much about this device, and a buddy of mine said I got a killer deal on it. But do y'all know this device, the
Smo-Ant.
Pro Expo Stick? Pro Expo Stick is what it's called. It's got a DNA 40 in it. It's got a little thing that holds your 22 millimeter setup, 26 650. It's a really good little setup. That's what I've been using most of the time for these little juice sipping type setups.
Yeah, that thing looks just like a Smo-Ant, because here is the Smo-Ant, and of course it does not have a DNA 40 in it.
Yeah, I just disrespected that mod you have there by even mentioning this Smo-Ant. I'd like to personally apologize.
Yeah, this thing's like $250.
Good job, Brian.
I mean, I traded it to a guy who didn't like it because he wanted more than 40 watts. And I mean, I traded him what I traded. I traded him a Mason dump tank and a V2, one of those. What is the damn Rouleau V2 with the big string. So I mean, a buddy of mine said I got a screaming deal on it. It's called the Pro Expo Stick. It's got a DNA 40 in it. Really cool little 26650. I said like $250. It said I stole it when I traded it.
Nice.
Who knows what it said? And lasts forever. I mean, 25 watts, a single 26,650. I got 2 days on this dude.
What do you use, your ring finger to fire?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the board on the bottom of it.
Yep,
see.
right there.
Oh, that's sexy. I want one of them.
It's really nice.
There was, what was that? What was the Helix? Was it called? There was something from the UK, I think, called the Helix or something that looked like that. I don't know. It had a DNA 40 in it that was pretty sexy. The Plumes had one that had their logo on it.
See, Adam's in the backside of the camera now, just completely bastardizing my personal bubble.
What's up, Adam?
What
I can't hear y'all, but
What are you vaping? What is that?
it's what you were vaping on the other night,
Oh,
fucking Mississippi.
It just smelled bad. But it hit me.
It smells delicious and fucking wholesome and full of vitamin B12, motherfucker.
And dinosaur sperm.
Hi, Mike.
Oh, what's up, Mike?
He snuck in. He snuck in.
What's going on? Was that the new? Was that the updated Smowant?
I
Really?
wish.
I'm just joking. What's up, guys?
What's
I actually
happening?
saw one. I saw one of those last week. That's the slowest.
That's not you.
I saw one of those last week. It's pretty nice looking.
Nice.
I see an armpit, I think.
Uh-oh, we got a new camera angle going.
Who? Me?
No, not you yet. But I know that since that was said, the camera.
He's itching.
Yes, he is. I know that finger's over there moving around, wanting to do it.
I would love it. I would love an up close for
As long as
breakfast.
Brian's in a room because then he gets all bent out of shape.
I won't be bent out of shape after I take my credit card to Best Buy this afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna even bother with it today.
Yeah, Brian said he's Best Buy bound. He's fixing to outdo everybody.
Yep. I threatened my wife this morning. I said, if you have any self-respect for our last name, you need to let me take that card with reckless abandon and go over to that Best Buy.
Adam thinks that he can unplug the headset and not cause an echo, and even though this is now set at unidirectional,
No, I already.
are we having an echo?
I did it the other day. Bro.
Not
I
yet.
don't have an echo, no.
No.
But that could change real quick. So
Well, I
we'll
mean, the
know
blue
something
here,
about it.
you're supposed to completely turn the back off whenever you.
No, they're on there.
So what's going on, Adam?
I'm back here making up 510s ever since I talked to you. They've made up 40 of them since I got off the phone with you.
Nice. Well,
I heard JC in here talking, and I don't want him to say anything that ST wouldn't appreciate. It's such a morally correct show.
Shit.
yeah, we're trying to change it around this morning and do something else. So, but
Oh, is this a fuck no show?
no, I'm still trying to keep it somewhat in order.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You didn't send any guidelines before I came on this morning.
There is no guidelines. No
You didn't read the
guidelines at all.
rules before you came in?
Yeah, we don't do unless we start hacking folks up on here, which I don't think we would ever do.
I
But
can cut Adam if you want me to.
I'll see y'all after the show. I'm done here.
This is Brian's first time on here, huh?
it is.
Congrats, ST.
Thank you, thank you.
Take it away,
You
Sid.
You finally gotten a guest that's at the high end of the low end.
Yeah, you see how I titled the show, didn't you?
Yep. Take it away, Sid.
And I believe Sid's out there lurking right now. I thought
Yes,
I
he
seen
is.
his name scroll through there. So
Hey, I got a question for you guys. Some of you know a lot of experts in here. I've been cloud chasing so long now that I've kind of moved to a little bit higher neck, more restrictive stuff for this, to sip on this juice. I've been looking for higher resistance, kind of more mouth to lung atomizers. And I got the Cubis and I got the new Nautilus X this weekend. But what are some other good ones that are out there? Because I've been searching, and anytime you look up tank, only thing you find something.
Now you don't want an RTA, right?
Well, RTAs.
To get a K-Fun V5, I know you're a
I
K-Fun
knew it was
fan.
coming.
You'll love that fucking thing.
Yep, get a K-Fun
You
V5.
know, I built up my K-Fun like old V3 that I got the Chinese flat cap for the other day. I love that thing.
You're looking for pre-made coils?
No, not necessarily. You know, like the V5 would be a good. It's probably there are other things kind of in that
Where's that
price.
classic call from out to?
Yeah, the K-Fun V5, or what's that one you got, Mike? The Hurricane, or whatever the hell it's called?
That's more airy though.
Oh, is it
Who
more
wants-
area? Okay.
I'll tell you what we.
You know what's good? If you want a mouth to lung, there's one called a kabuki, something like that.
Yeah, Mike makes that tank. Zen, Mike makes that tank.
Yeah.
I tell you something that we tried yesterday that was an experiment. I don't know if any of you are trying the Crown V2, but the Rafael coil jig, we actually took some 32/26 wire shots and actually made a 1.5 ohm coil to go in a Crown 2, and that turned out really, really nice. I didn't know if people knew that you could do that, but you can get a really, really good. I was telling my wife, I told her it was the best flavor I've ever had in a high resistance tank. And like you crank the Crown down to 1, and it was nice and restricted. It was pretty good, but you know I keep 5, 6, 7 things laying around, and I want something different on all of them. So K-Fun I think is definitely an idea. The Kabuki. So any other ideas?
What about Mike? What about the UD Mesmer or Mesger or whatever that was? Did you ever try that?
What is that?
No, I don't think so.
Grab it.
I
Let's
built
do it
up
up close.
I built up a Goblin V3, a Goblin V2 Mini. That was a really, really good mouth to lung setup.
You might like the V3 Mini, the new one.
I haven't tried the new V3. The V2 Mini, I really enjoyed it as a mouth to lung setup.
Yeah, this is the V3.
I'm just so surprised you don't have a K-Fun V5. Out of all the guys, I thought for sure you'd have one by now.
You
Yeah.
know, I don't know. I just haven't. I've only moved back to mouth to lung in the last 2 weeks. So this is. I just haven't bought one yet. So it's definitely on the agenda.
I think with the upgraded pin for the K-Fun V5, it does mouth to lung.
Yeah, I was told there was an upgrade kit I would need to buy for it.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, I'm going to ask you this the other day. Compare the K-Fun 5, compare it to something like wide open draw. I don't know if you can even adjust the draw, I assume you can, but compare it to something else. I mean, what's the draw like on it? I started ordering one the other day. I was like, man, it might be a little too restrictive for me. I really don't want to dump.
I hear it's free breathing. I hear you can get
Is it
like
really?
free breathing.
What do you mean, Adam? And doing it direct lung?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying with the K-Fun V5, can you open it up to where you get a fairly good amount of draw on it? Or what?
Yeah, you want a comparison to what that draw is, right?
What does it draw like? I mean, is it like
It's-
a fucking Atlanta
it's like-
one? Or?
Do you remember the original Crown?
Oh yeah, that's my favorite tank.
Okay, cut the airflow down on the Crown. And I think it'll be similar to that a little bit, maybe? I don't know.
Probably about right.
It's like a restricted lung hit, like a little bit of a restriction to it.
Yeah, but it's smooth though. It doesn't feel
Yeah.
like it's too restricted. So,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me take a. This is wide open on 4. So,
But when it comes to flavor, those things are the best.
yeah, it's good, man. I think if you like the direct lung, it's airy enough to satisfy you.
I'll just order a pair. That's what I like, a lung hit, but like a restrictive lung hit. Usually on the Crown 1, I turn the Crown 1 notch, before wide open.
And I mean, I'm not doing like just fill the mouth and then the lung. It's kind of the in between. It's like, I'm pulling straight from the lung, and I never actually close off to do like a solid mouth then lung. I just kind of stop pulling at a point and continue breathing. It's not like really a mouth to lung.
You might like the K-Fun V5 without the attachment for the mouth to lung, but setting it down to its lowest setting, for airflow. So you might like that then.
I'm going to get one today. I'm going to direct it down.
Yeah, because all these guys that have gotten the K-Fun 5, especially Mark, Brian, and Mike, I've heard them say nothing but good things, and other people that we deal with, I haven't heard a bad thing about it yet.
On the build deck, on the V5, if you was wanting to do, like 3mm coils, could you do that? If you was trying to do,
That's probably pushing it. A 3mm would be like really pushing it.
Yeah,
So-
2.5.
2.5.
2.5 is what I do normally.
You could get 3 if you build your own round wire coils, but if you're
Right.
doing like Claptons and stuff like that, 2.5.
Yeah.
No, I would be wanting to try to get above one on with it. So like maybe 28 gauge wire or something.
Well, let's get a pair of them. I'll put a nickel build in it, and you build like
Yeah.
you do. We'll see.
Yeah. How much you got the Goblin V3 Mini there too? Because I really am enjoying the Mini V2 as a mount-to-lung device or semi-mount-to-lung. Oh yeah.
Let me see if I can find this Mesmer tank, and I'll tell you about it. Hold on one sec.
I haven't got a Kabuki because Mike owes me one in trade for 3 years. And I just kind of refused to buy one because he fucking owes me one. Send him some shit and send me my goddamn tank.
Is he still making mods, or?
That's not his primary business anymore. Now he's like making watches or something. I mean, like he's set up a multi-million-dollar machine shop back when Genesis was
Yeah, I remember that.
And so now he's like, you know, he pivoted his business. I mean, you know, the vaping, you know, all he's making is really the Kabuki tank, and you know, people who still order a little bit of the Genesis stuff, but it's not his primary business anymore. And after the millions he put in the machine shop, he pivoted over to, I think, making watches or something. I don't know, but he's doing really well out here. You don't honor fucking trades though, douche.
ST, I'll tell you, man, I'm liking this Carl tank, dude. I was shocked. This is the first wattage tank I've enjoyed at all in a long time. I mean, it's kind of ugly.
What is that?
It is ugly.
It's Carl, man, but I hate the drip tip on it. I think it's not that beautiful, but it's really good flavor, man.
It is ugly as
I
piss.
know, it's a really the flavor out here is phenomenal. You got to run it pretty high. I mean, anywhere below 100 is not really hitting, you know.
Yeah, they put too much knurling in those. It looks pretty crazy, but
No, I was kidding about Mike. You know, I said, douche, Mike's a good dude. He's just he's an old man getting senile, and he forgot about that one-of-a-kind Caravella I seen.
oh hell, Brian's turning into Mark now.
I know.
He's digging through his big boxes.
I'm digging for treasure. Well, dude, look at this. I was cleaning out the vape layer the other day, and I'm trying to organize all my tanks. Look at this shit. So I got to take these to the washer. Hold on. If I had up close cam, I'd show you, but I. Look.
Jesus.
So this is the tanks to be cleaned, and then I got those tanks over there that all need to be cleaned along the wall. So.
God damn.
Yeah. A lot of washing to do today.
Got to get that Best Buy trip in first, though.
I do.
We're counting on you to see multiple cameras coming from you.
Thank you. I'll drop on Phil Vapes' show later and show it all.
You know what? I'm ready to see what they did on the Rafael X. I'm ready to see that in an RTA. The neutrals with the center post.
Instead of be one huge fucking RTA.
I think that would be pretty cool to see.
That'd
Well,
be
they're-
I mean, good God, look at the Mason dump tank in a 30. You can put 4mm Claptons in that, dude. You could get a neutral post in there.
What do you think about that one, the Mason?
The dump tank, I really, really liked it, man. I mean, the wicking was a bit fucking finicky, but after you figure the wicking out, I mean, it's not bad. I didn't have any leaking problems really out of mine, other than the sweet spot, and you guys probably know this, the sweet spot between overwicked and underwicked on an RTA varies from RTA to RTA. On that one, it's like cut hair thin. I mean, you got to be right dead on where to wick it properly to avoid being able to vape it and not run dry or it fucking funnel out the bottom. So that's a really small margin of error, I thought, in the wicking.
Well, I don't know if you'll care for that Rafael X. It was mixed feelings on that one from the group, but
We just got it in today, I guess.
Yeah, dear Addie sent me kind of a little care pack, man. I had that Carl tank and the Rafael X, just two things I've never tried before. A couple other little bits and bobs and shit. But actually, I think that Rafael X is kind of geared towards a real specific market. You know, it's for somebody who wants to build an RDA with, lower resistance coils on a series box. You know, so it's got a real targeted fucking demographic there.
yeah.
Well, you know, but the idea that I thought with the Rafael is that I think it's kind of accidental that it kind of sent vaping. Well, it was a race to the bottom. It's like if the Rafael, if that neutral post catches on, is it a race back to the top because now it's it's running the resistance up higher and higher and higher
Yeah.
to accomplish the same thing.
Quick question out there: Twisted Messes versus Goon, and I'm seeing folks put Goon is definitely
Goon
the
by
way.
far.
Yeah.
Yeah. In my opinion.
I got the new Twisted Message. Like it's a nice RDA, but it isn't. The vape isn't as good as the Goon.
Man, I bought a Twisted Message, used it for one day, and it's sitting in my box, just like the one that you got shown earlier. Used it for one day, 1 hour even, not even a whole day. Not a fan.
Yeah, mine just sitting there collecting dust.
Hey Mark, how was the draw on the 22 millimeter Goon versus the 24? Any difference in flavor or airflow?
No, everything seemed the same. Everything was the same on it. Just the size. Just the 22 is all they changed on it.
Beautiful. I gotta get one.
I thought Mark said it had way better flavor as a review, didn't it?
No, it's got the same.
That's
To me, I was gonna say.
You can't really listen to what Mark says in his reviews. They're questionable at best, so you need to be careful.
JC, do either one of y'all have a Goon yet?
No, I'm not a dripper, so I mean, only time I get a dripper or any kind of RDA is if people are just going crazy about it. I mean, when the first Twisted Message come out, people was just going nuts, and so I went and bought one.
Well,
I rarely mess with them.
well, you would probably go that way if you got a Goon. They are something else.
Yeah.
You would definitely like it.
There are these guys at my local vape shop that have like high-end stuff that I don't even know the name of the company. They're like Abwood mods, like custom. They make like 10 mods and then they sell them in like raffles and shit. But they have these RDAs that are like 22 millimeter RDAs that are mouth to lung RDAs. So it's like just slight flavor. And I'm telling you, I might even switch some days because it's just a joy to vape that way.
I'm gonna tell you what, I still go back to if I vape RDA, which I got one RDA at the house that I put on a nice drip in. It's my fucking 19 millimeter atomic.
Yep. A nice restricted direct mouth to lung fucking
Yeah,
RDA.
it's a nice tight chamber. You put like little tiny coils in there. I mean, even when I go taste juice and we look at juice to pick up for a shop, that's the RDA I use to taste juice in. It's there.
I tell you what I found the other day, and I know people don't vape this way anymore, but it was a phenomenal vape at the time, and it was a really, really tight draw. And I just found it in my box of shit, and it was a $300 atomizer, and it was the Doodle Bug. If any of you guys remember that, I'm gonna give it a go again. I'm gonna put some mesh together and see how it runs.
I got a whole bunch of Fords, V1s, and V1 in the house, and atomics up here in the box. I don't know if you ever messed with any of that.
But I had thought about vaping a Genesis in 2 years, but I don't know. Now that I'm kind of kicking the Nick back up and doing a little more restriction, I mean that's really the reason that the Genesis tank as the tank went away is people kept racing to the bigger cloud, but the flavor was still great on mesh. I always loved the flavor on mesh.
Well, let me ask y'all this real quick: is the DNA 75s that y'all are starting to crank out, is sales doing pretty good on that? You getting a lot of hits on that, or is it something that's is it petering along, or?
It was made to be a product that was just to go to the counter. It wasn't made to really be something that we were going to sell online. We put them up there anyway, and we're sold out. So it's.
It's like Brian was saying earlier about most people that go after a $200-300 mod are not going to be looking for DNA 75 for a lot of reasons. I've got one I use quite a bit. In fact, it's sitting right over there. I was using it this morning, but I use it in temp control mode. If you like temp control, then it's a good device for you.
You put his dog on it.
Having said that, with all the DNA 75s I see coming out with like the single battery 18650s, just my personal and professional opinion, this terrible fucking design, man. That chip was never made to have, in my opinion, something as small as a single 18650 pushing it. You're just asking for loads of fucking trouble, man. That's one reason we made them, man, to try to, because up here in the shop, I mean, not all we have local customers. Obviously, our demographics in Mississippi are not what they are in New York or somewhere. Some people want a custom mod, but they can only afford it, $150, $160, and that's why we put that out there. That was mainly for our local customers more than online. It was so somebody here could have a custom-made box that's made by somebody local that's got a full warranty, just like anything else we offer, and they didn't have to get into $260, $300. You know?
Fucking salesman right here. But it also, for me, it opened up being able to do some cool shit, one-off stuff. Like, did you see the Viking that Adam made?
Yes.
So my wife, when we got in the car to go to Nashville to his folks who make Skull and Roses this weekend, he took it with him, and it worked. It was just beautiful with this coffee crown 2 on it. And yesterday I had just a scrap box that we use that he makes these out of, and I was like, why don't you just make my wife one of these in that Viking, cut some runes in it, and do the Cerakote job, and make a Viking LS75 for her. So it's a cool little thing we can also play with and do some unique shit with. It's just something, for me, it's a fun one. But it's not really meant to be a mass market product.
Yeah.
It was more for the counter, behind the counter.
Do you have any timeline of when you think you're going to start fooling around with the 133s? And
We've already built several 133s. Obviously, I built them before the 8th and sold a couple something invoice.
yeah.
Honestly, ST, I don't foresee us widely releasing that DNA 133. It'll probably late November, sometime around in there.
Gotcha.
I got a lot of reasons for that. I can discuss offline with you, but just a lot of reasons. I really don't want to release that mod right now.
For me, it's a lot about the enclosure. Like the reason this Pro Exvo stick, or the one that you showed that I guess was a knockoff of this, the reason this works is it's a really nice form factor. And a single 26650 still wouldn't be enough. So, it's just that 133 is just going to take the right enclosure to keep it from being too big.
Well, it's going to be in the P Plus box. So. It's just, like I said, we got a lot we've marketed the past month or so, ST. I'm sure y'all are all aware. We come out with pretty much released all lines of Boss 3000s that we have planned up to this point. So I really want to get situated and get that base rolling perfectly before we throw another mod out there. We don't need to get too wrapped around the axle and get branched out too much. We're not a huge company, and to be honest with you, I don't ever plan on being a super huge company because I always want to have my hands in the boxes. So that limits us on what products we do and don't release.
And like Genesis is, Dad didn't want me to talk too much about Genesis because it's such a time-consuming project. But like I literally, like your box, if I would have took the lock theme all the way around your box instead of just doing it on one side, it would have been a Genesis. Genesis is the same platform, but it allows art everywhere, all the way around the box. So like I'm doing a Captain America box for a guy. I'm doing a what else? I'm doing a Jessica Rabbit box for a guy. I'm doing I did a trash polka design that covers the whole box. It's a tattoo style, and so the art on those boxes take hours. The engraving time on those boxes is hours, and like right now I'm literally like 13 days out to get a Genesis out. But it's the time that it takes because it's all custom art all the way around. So because nobody's doing the art stuff that we're doing, and I guess that's kind of where Genesis came by accident. And then everybody who's now seen it wants it, and so. But I'm the only guy in here doing art, and we don't want to hire other folks, and so that's just.
Oh yeah. I understand where you want to keep that group at, and I commend y'all on that because
we just don't want to get production so high that it loses the care that goes into each one. Because like we're the Boss and like the Viking and the Zombie and all those LEs, that's like Adam's passion projects. The Genesis is my passion project, and like literally the trash polka box that I designed for a guy. I night before last, from 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. I did his art, just and it was literally 100% my artwork, and so it's something special that I do. It's my passion project. But if it gets so big, or if the time it takes to get them out gets too far away, then again it's outside of the spirit of the work that we want to do.
Exactly. Well, I know Mark was. I know he was wanting his eyes on an XL. I don't know exactly what
Yeah, I'm getting there. So I'm just trying to figure out what artwork I want. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you guys a picture. I'm really proud of this artwork. We got it here. Take me just a second. They'll overlook me while I pull this up. Here we go. So here's an idea of what I meant by a trash pulp I designed. And this is all the way around. This is all four sides of the box. If you can kind of see the separators at all, you can see the lines from one door to a side panel to the front of the box.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And that's 100% my design. There was no sourced artwork there. I mean, I literally from scratch using Photoshop brushes, and the only thing in that is a skull and a raven. That's the only thing I did not actually design myself. And that literally wraps the full box.
Nice.
That's nice.
And so that's what Genesis is. It's that stuff.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, I spent 4 hours just doing his artwork, and it'll take me probably 6 hours to engrave it.
Damn. That's how long they take to engrave them normally?
No. I mean, like this, our stock stuff, like, that's a minute and a half engraving.
Oh, okay.
Our back stuff, that's a 2-minute engraving. The front of your box, that's probably because that's not 1,000 DPI. That's probably a 15-minute engraving. But if you guys saw that Gandalf box that I threw up the other day, that thing took an hour to engrave just the Gandalf side.
Damn.
But if you see the detail was just unthinkable. And the laser engraver that I'm buying today is 4,500 DPI.
Holy shit.
But not just 4,500 DPI. It also has a DSP controller that allows me to basically create a secondary color. So if you hit anodizing at one temperature, it goes from black to white. But if you hit it at a slightly less power, it goes to gray. So I'll actually be able to create graphics at 4,500 DPI in 3 color, black, gray, and white. So transitions will be perfectly smooth. And then we're at printed realism on anodized aluminum.
Nice.
So that's what's coming next on that.
Cool. Cool deal. Well, folks. We're at that hour mark. And,
Glad y'all brought me on.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, we're about to do something that has become a ritual. Now, where in the hell did Brian go?
He's apparently getting a refill and taking a dump.
Oh, my gosh.
He said his doorbell rang.
They don't want me to join the cloud comp.
Come on, Brian. Get off the shitter and come on.
Mike on? Yeah, Mike's just going to win the motherfucker. There's no point having a
I know.
It's too early for me to cloud comp.
Yeah, you say that.
Ain't got the lungs going yet. Takes a minute.
I only got 2 lungs working. The third one ain't working yet.
Oh, man. So real quick, if folks are trying to find y'all to purchase a box or look at what y'all got, where do they need to go?
VaporizeNomads.com.
Nice.
Got a Facebook group and all that, but we don't always have to talk about the boss when we come by.
Well, y'all definitely put out a nice product there. I'm really, the quality on this one is just, it's outstanding. So
Cool.
Pure beauty.
Hey, Mark, you have no idea how many people are getting the graphic that you got on your box. I've done like 5 of them.
Are you serious?
Everybody wants that fucking graphic. Everybody wants that fucking graphic.
Instead of vaping fagin, it says fucking fagin.
I had a guy the other day, the $150 LS75. He got that fucking graphic on it. He paid $40 for photorealism, so literally 30% of the cost of the box just to get that damn girl put on it. Just like, good God, man. Everybody wants Mark's box.
I love that thing.
all right, I guess Brian's gonna get
I told him to fucking hurry up, but
if he comes in, he comes in. We're gonna start this. So who's ready to go first?
I'm ready, man. I'm primed up, ready.
All right. Well, JC, we're gonna put the camera on you. You are presented, so take it
Nothing
away.
special here. Crown B2, Castle Long, 3 milligram for high volume, 73 watts. Fresca.
Nice. Nice. All
That was me.
right. Mark, you ready?
Sure. I'm gonna lose anyway, but still.
How the fuck do you get in chat? I can't ever figure that out.
Oh, you need to go.
Who's always in chat? That's Adam then, right? That's in chat normally?
Yeah.
I don't know how to get to it.
All right, Mark, you're presented.
I'm dripping.
I'm just letting you know.
I'm dripping.
Gosh damn.
He's not the fastest at things.
Hey, there he is.
All right.
I'm not used to doing this early morning show stuff, and I had to clean the pipes.
Did you wipe or no?
No.
Oh, I didn't think so.
He's got a bidet.
Yeah, also, Brian, you want to drop the deuce too?
Yep.
That's where I went before.
Yep. That coffee started gurgling my belly.
Can we hold off on the cloud comp so I can run to the bathroom?
Holy shit, son.
I'm choking. All right, hold on. Oh, this is going to be very disappointing. Hold on.
Oh,
The wattage buttons on the tree box are upside down,
that's nice.
and it drives me ape shit.
That's a con.
Sure is a solid mod, though.
Sure is, ST.
What the hell? Okay.
Yeah, Mark. That you phoned that in, brother. You phoned that in.
All right, Mikey. We
What
own
should be
you, baby.
disappointing?
Take it away, baby.
Mike looks so happy in the morning.
He does. Damn, he cleaned his desk off. Look at Mike.
Yep, he phoned that in too.
Mike. All right, Brian. Here you go, bud.
That was not fast.
I'm putting new batteries in. Hold on.
That was,
Oh, shit.
that was the worst cloud I've ever seen Mike put out.
He did that on purpose. He's being the better man here, wanting somebody else to win.
Tried to let me win with my crown.
Here we go. All right.
All right, let me put it on you. Take it away, kid.
Hold on, I got to
Is
clean
that a
up.
Hexome?
Hmm?
Is that a Hexome? I thought I saw it. The Hexome.
Yeah, Hexome V3. All right, here we go.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Nice. God,
Boom. Morning cloud.
even after all that, I was almost thinking, damn, here comes a fucking dry hit, but no good.
No, I may try overdrift, actually. It's running down the mod.
All right, kids. Let the feeding begin.
ST1.
All right, chat, start doing your thing.
Give it to me. Hour of free art with any Genesis purchase. Give it to me.
Let's see, Brian.
Brian won that. There's no doubt.
Damn, Brian beat Mike. Holy shit.
Mike was using a Nautilus, though.
I only used one lung on that hit.
Yeah, Mike has alternating lung capacity.
I'm telling you guys, this new Nautilus X mini thing, this thing's a fucking champ. I love this little dude.
I think it
Yeah.
might have been Brian.
It's definitely was Brian.
I didn't get one fucking vote.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
seen one.
congratulations, ST.
I seen one.
Screw everyone in chat.
Damn.
ST always wins. Fuck.
Yeah, it's time for somebody else to take this. So Brian's got it. Congratulations. Oh, you know what? I hadn't done this in forever.
What did I win? Wow, I got ST to clap for me.
Yes.
ST
there
makes
it
it
is.
clap with the best of them.
All right, kids, we're going to get the hell out of here. So thank y'all for joining. Hadn't done this in a while, and I'll do it since I got all these special folks on here. Do some quick outros. So
I figured out how to view chat at the last minute.
yep, now you're too late.
The last minute.
All right, Brian, take it away.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you for having me on your Breakfast with ST show. It's always a pleasure to see your face and hear your soft, soothing voice, ST.
Thank you.
You can watch me on YouTube on my channel, The Vapor Chronicles, also thevaporchronicles.com, Vapor Chronicles on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and I do a live show every Thursday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with Mike Vapes and our special guest Mark Fagan on the Vape Team channel on YouTube. So join our special guest Mark and my partner Mike every week.
Nice.
He is special too, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me, ST. It was a real pleasure. And by the way, I'm putting it out there. All the friends in the vaping community, if we can come up with, I was thinking if we get 10 people with 10,000 apiece annually, I'll quit my job and I'll be on the show every Thursday morning.
We're going to start working at that one.
Thank you.
Take it away, Mike.
Thank you for having me, ST. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, all that stuff. You could also find me on the Vape Team, sponsored by Fagan Industries, 10 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursdays. Thank you.
Nice. Mark?
Thanks for having me on the show. Check me out on YouTube, Vaping Fagan, Pornhub, Motherless.com, AOL.com, FriendFinder.com, and MySpace. Thank you.
Are you on Gawker?
Oh, don't forget, check out the show Sunday, 7 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah, definitely. And Mr. JC.
You just find me pretty well anywhere, JC West. On Instagram, that's where I post photos. It's JC West 9993. Vaporize Nomads Facebook group, and again, JC West YouTube, just about everywhere.
Nice.
There is another JC West channel. He's got like 5 subscribers. I don't know what he's doing, but
You're doing something
Not killing the game like you are, I'll tell you that.
No, that's right. I'm like the boss's boss.
That's why it's called the boss, baby.
Hell yeah. All right, kids, we out of here. We'll be back to the normal time next week, Thursday at 10 a.m. Central. Hold on. Go ahead.
When you gonna come see us?
Next Saturday, I'm on my way down.
All right.
Definitely. So, all right, we're out of here. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see you next week.
I'm off to do yoga and Kegel exercises.
Hell yeah, I'm off to Best Buy to get more cameras. Bye.